Unpopular opinion, K Michelle was not wrong. Angela, you are messy as fuck, but it make for good TV. I'm so happy Shamia sat them down and cleared that up, because they was doing exactly that, blaming it on you. At this point, get Cynthia Peach. The lady is working. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to This With The News. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. If you are new here, please like, comment, and share this video and join the family thing, yeah? So today I will be recapping Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 episode 7, and this was a great fucking episode. A lot of shit went down, and it made me realize they went on a cash trip pretty early. 7 episodes in, already on a cash trip. If I'm not mistaken, I don't feel like that happened before. I don't know, I could be wrong though, but let's get into it. So the episodes start off with the girls still on the bus. Kelly and Porsha are still going at it, and y'all know Porsha just made the comment about Kelly wanting to scissor her. Now, the story sounds crazy, it sounds wild, it sounds bogus, it sounds like it's made up, fabricated a little bit, or maybe just, you know, Porsha's so full of herself, that's what she got in her head.
And that night we had gone out, and so I was taking a little hoe bath, so I was like, you know, Kelly got a look at that cat, that platinum puss, turned to Shamia, and I heard her say behind me, "Oh, I want some of that."
But she said when they were in Miami after leaving Grenada, she was taking a hoe bath. If you don't know what a hoe bath is, I don't know, Google it, because how you don't know what it is? So she was in the bathroom taking a hoe bath, and you know, her little cap was out. And Kelly got a peek of it, and she said, she whispered to Shamia, "I need some of that," or "I need that," or something like that. That just sounds crazy as hell to me. But she said after that, coming back to the hotel, Kelly was saying like, "Yeah, maybe we should hang out. I can come into the room, blah, 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 blah." And Porsha said she dashed into the elevator. It was like, "Oh, I'm going to, good night. I'll see you later. Bye-bye." Now, that's a story if I ain't never heard one. Cause what? Okay, Porsha, you got that. Now, of course, in Shamia's confessional, she says she don't remember that happened. But one thing I've noticed about Shamia is she is a loyal friend. So even if it did happen, she not gonna admit to it. So is her word really bond? I don't think so. During the argument, they keep talking about this man, this married man that Kelly has allegedly slept with, and that she said that Kelly called the man after she put it on the table when they was having brunch, and basically was trying to get on him about, you know, keeping quiet, whatever, and was mad. And was mad just because he didn't want to pay Kelly. Once again, it's a whole bunch of stories, but I do think there's a little truth to her sleeping with a married man. I'm not gonna lie, only because the way Phaedra stopped Porsha from saying more. Now we know Phaedra is a liar. We know she is lie, been that way. But I don't know, it's giving Phaedra trying to save her own ass, because y'all know Porsha, I think the story sound crazy because Porsha is saying that she got this call from a man that was a friend of the man she was sleeping with. That's why it sound crazy. Phaedra is the man. Phaedra is the man that got the phone call. Porsha got the phone call from Phaedra. That's why she's trying to cover her tracks. She don't want basically us to know that Phaedra is the one who told her. So Phaedra is trying to cover her ass, and that's the only reason why I believe it's true. So the argument just abruptly stopped. Like, it just ceased. I think they was talking about something, and it just stopped, right? And K Michelle was kind of like taken aback, because she like, so y'all go at each other's heads and then y'all just able to laugh and kiki as a group after that?
So y'all really just tag into each other's ass, and then the next moment it's all good.
We went from chili cheese hot pockets to everybody's happy and laughing. Is this how y'all get down? I don't understand, but I'm trying to figure it out.
And they like, yeah, yes, we're grown up now. But I think that K Michelle y'all know she came from Love and Hip Hop, and I think Love and Hip Hop, when the girls fought, they fought, and when they was beefing forever. Okay, it was always up. Every time they seen each other, it was up. So I think it's a different atmosphere for K Michelle, and just based off the way she's been acting this season, you can tell that she's trying to get used to the difference between the two shows. And I mean, a lot of people is mad at K Michelle or don't want her on the show because they say she don't look happy, she look miserable. And I think she's just trying to, I don't know, get her foot in, you know, figure out what is what. And I ain't mad at her. So after all that, they finally made it to the restaurant. Pinky is drunk as fuck, okay, y'all? Drunk as fuck on her ass. Well, not literally, but damn near. She don't even go to the table. She goes straight to the bathroom, to the toilet, throw up. Okay, she's talking about the tequila worked. I see. Matter of fact, what's that tequila called? I need to try it too. Now, one thing y'all can't say about Cynthia is that she not handling this trip to the best of her abilities. She is a great hostess. Angel, take notes. She went to the bathroom to check on Pinky and also brought her back ginger ale, water, all type of shit in the bathroom. So she definitely is a gracious host. Shout out to Cynthia. Give her a peach, please, because she, like I said, she's working. She is working overtime. Now, back at the table, the girls' food arrived, and y'all, you know, they get into conversation as they always do. But before we get into the conversation, Pinky comes out the bathroom, hands leg rolled up. She got booties on her feet. Y'all know the booties people put on when they want to protect the floor. She looked crazy, okay? Go to the sink to wash her hands. She knocked over the little fake plant on the counter. How did you get that toe up? She might have a problem with liquor. No, let me not put that on her. Let me not put that on that lady. But I knew she was a drunk one when she showed up to Porsha's dinner party spilling liquor on the floor. The proof was in the pudding in. Okay, so now I'm back at the table. Porsha is poking around her oysters and everybody like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you poking at the oysters? And she still poking with the little fork and she's like, oh, that vagina's clean. Now, mind you, she's sitting right next to K. Michelle, literally directly next to her. And K. Michelle does kind of make a face and you could see her tone change, right? And I'm thinking in my head, I had oysters. I don't want to say I eat oysters all the time, but smoked oysters, canned oysters, raw oysters. And I don't remember it having like a stinky smell. Maybe like seafoodish, but not like, oh, these motherfuckers stink. So that was a little weird. And if you ain't been on social media, then they've been in an uproar about this shit. Everybody's been having one side or the other. Either Porsha was being shady or K. Michelle was overreacting. And honestly, I don't think K. Michelle overreacted. Mind you, she didn't say nothing at the table in that moment, which I think she shouldn't have, because, you know, sometimes you do have to sit and think like, maybe am I tripping? But I think that was a little messy, especially giving all the faces, like Drew face after, what she said? She said that vagina, oh, this vagina's clean. And then she said, oh, maybe that one's a little stinky. They end up showing a clip that she said like that later on in the episode. But I think looking back at it, Porsha was trying to be funny, and I think her plan just didn't work out. And I want to talk more about that, but we got to get to some things first. I also want to point out, I believe that K. Michelle is also like high up on the defense with this group of women, specifically because the people or the women she's talking about was mean girls to her in Atlanta are close friends with some of these ladies on the show. So, I mean, that's why when they keep asking her to safe spaces, she's saying no, it makes sense because y'all cool with the bitches I'm talking about. But hey, I don't know. I believe Angela was the one to ask K. Michelle if she think this is a safe space. Oh no, Angela was the one to ask K. Michelle how she's feeling, and K. Michelle just like, I don't feel like this is a safe space for me. Like, I just don't. And I hate how the girls all be like, really? Y'all, you bitches know y'all shady. Y'all know y'all shady. What the? Come on now. She basically talk about like the shit that happened on the bus. Not really talk about it, but like all that, and then y'all back being how y'all being is, you know, that's kind of different to me. That's a little weird. Basically, that's what she said without saying it. And Porsha was like, well, I didn't mean for us to have that conversation in front of the group. That's just how that happened. I don't want to be coming at Kelly about her business. It's open and closing, whatever. Like, I don't think that's something to laugh at. So I would like to have a conversation with Kelly, like one-on-one. And Kelly was like, I think we're good where we are. Kelly, you irritating as fuck. Like, what's tea? Why you really don't like Porsha? Don't make me call Porsha. Like, why you really don't like her? Now, y'all know, I don't know if y'all watch reality TV after dark. What? No, is it reality TV after dark? Monday Night Live. If y'all watch Monday Night Live, Claudia Jordan is on there, and she said that Porsha and Kelly messed with the same men before. I don't know if it's at the same time. She don't really go into much detail, but Porsha also confirmed that what Claudia was saying was true. So Maybe that's why Kelly's so uptight, because Porsha seemed like she ain't. So Kelly, what's tea, boo? You mad? Did she take your nigga? Now the conversation pivots toward Drew and K Michelle. And K Michelle basically like, I just feel like you're trying to pinpoint this man on me. I don't know this man. And I have a husband, like I'm married, and it's not a good look for you to be trying to put this man on me like I've messed with him and he've only slid in my DMs. And Drew like, I only mentioned that one time, and that was when we was on the bus yesterday, but I don't feel like I've mentioned it any other time than that. Now Drew may not be wrong, right? But also Drew had this thing where she acts so oblivious to what she doing. So really? Oh my gosh, no, I didn't mean she do that. Every single incident she ever had, that's how she reacted in it. So I don't know, you gotta watch her. She's a sneaky one. So the next day, everybody is at the table eating breakfast. And I must say, all the ladies look good. I mean, no makeup. A couple of them had makeup on, but for the most part, none of them had makeup on. Skin looked refreshed, okay? Especially Porsha and Phaedra. Now, I seen Porsha without makeup before, but I don't remember seeing Phaedra without makeup. Probably not in a long time. Skin is tea, okay? They look good. They look good. Now, of course, y'all know they about to get into some mess, because why the fuck not? So initially, K Michelle was not at the dinner table. Phaedra went to go check on her, and then she ended up coming down a little later. Now, y'all know Angela is the bone carrier. She gonna get the mess started this season. Every conflict that has happened, she has initiated that by asking a question or whatever. She is very good at that. Like I said, the girl is messy, but it's great for reality TV. So she asked Kay, like, I remember yesterday you said that you don't feel like this is a safe space. Do you still feel that way? And K Michelle like, no, and then instantly starts crying.
At dinner yesterday, Kay, you said you didn't feel safe. Is that true?
No.
You don't.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Like, starts breaking down. Real tears, okay? I'm like, well, damn, what happened that quick? In Kay's confessional, she said she got a call last night after filming Rap that there were 2 people in the group who were plotting on her. Now, she didn't say no names, but she did hint kind of at what it could be. She said that one person plot was to basically put this man on her, like she was messing with this man, i.e. Drew, because she already addressed Drew about this. And then the other person was trying to bring up a rumor from 8 years ago that an ex said about her. And that rumor was that her coochie stank. And Porsha, she didn't say Porsha's name, but because Porsha did the whole oyster vagina joke thing, I'm assuming it's Porsha she's talking about. So when she's at the table, she's not telling the girls that she got a call. This is in her confessional. At the table, she's saying, I just know what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all motherfuckers got me fucked up. And I know I'm never gonna be in nobody's face. And I don't really like them. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I've been trying to stay calm, but when I turn the fuck up, y'all ain't gonna like it. I said, ooh, K Michelle is activated. I'm here for that because I'm here for it, you know? Good TV. But what I wish she would have did is actually address both of them bitches. Exactly how it was. Now, the mature me is remembering they are on a girls trip. They are on a trip for a business trip as well. It's Cynthia's business trip. So I could kind of see why she didn't want to turn up too much, because it's like, we still got to go to this gala later. Let me be professional. When we get back to the A, it's time to cut the fuck up. So, of course, Angela being Angela once again, she points out that Shamia is making faces. And she like, Shamia, why you keep making all these faces? What are them faces for? And she like, it seemed like you know what she's talking about. And she like, yeah, but I'm not going to tell our business. And I completely understand that. That is not Shamia's story to tell. Like, if K Michelle came to her and vented to her about whatever she thought she knew she got a call, why would Shamia be the one to drop that? That is that lady's business. Like, come on now. Be fucking for real. We know you messy as hell, Angela, and we know you will do that because you have. But not everybody is like that. And I love you. I fuck with you, Angela, but chill. You gotta chill a little bit sometimes. I get it. You trying to move the plot forward, but sometimes let the shit just go how it go naturally, okay? Drew and Shamia did kind of go back and forth a little bit at the table right there. And in confessional, Drew said that she felt like Shamia is doing all this rah-rah because she has backup now. And ooh, let's not. She don't need no backup for you. She been going at you rah-rah since day one, okay? Since y'all both been on the show together. She just don't fuck with you. I don't know. You can feel like she need backup for other people, but for your ass, that's a lie. So basically, the girls break up into two groups. K Michelle go outside with Shamia, Kelly, and Pinky. And basically, she filled Pinky in on the shit that Shamia and Kelly already know because she spoke to them last night. And it's the same thing I reiterated, and she just feel like these bitches gonna stop playing with me, okay? And now upstairs, the rest of the ladies, Angela, Porsha, Cynthia, and Drew, and Phaedra, are talking, and basically they are coming down with this whole point thinking that Shamia is the one who set it up. Shamia is the one that's putting shit in K Michelle's back, telling her stuff and making her feel this way. Y'all couldn't be further from the truth, actually. So Shamia calls a meeting. She like, bitches, get the fuck down the stairs. I need y'all outside by the pool, patio, whatever. And she got this blue fucking bathing suit on. Body is overly tea. Overly tea. I don't know if she got her body done. It did look like a little BBL, but the shit look good. I don't give a fuck. It looks good. I ain't mad at her. So she called a meeting, and she basically like, my point for calling this meeting is I want to clear shit up because I feel like y'all trying to put this off on me, and y'all know how y'all get. She came in hot. She came in on point. She put her fucking foot down. I love it. Shamia, keep doing that. Stop letting these girls play with you. But she told them like, I didn't put anything in K Michelle's back. I didn't tell K Michelle anything. K Michelle came to me and told me the shit that she felt. And me being a good friend, I'm not gonna repeat that if she don't, because she don't want me to. And she also didn't tell me who told her. I asked her, she said she can't tell me. And she like, can you please back that up? And K Michelle was like, yeah, no, that's not what it was. I came to her, I vented to her about stuff. Like, y'all would want her to keep y'all motherfucking secrets too. So the dumber standard shit, let it go. She really just feel like this shit ain't got shit to do with me. How the fuck is this shit turning back on me? And of course, Angela being Angela, they kind of go back and forth and shit about it. And Angela brings up the fact that Shamia thinks that Angela and Drew was the demise, part of the demise of her and Porsha's friendship. And I mean, y'all was a little bit. Kinda. Angela, you was messy as fuck, being your normal messy self, running shit back to Porsha. Don't make me call Porsha. Running shit back to Porsha about Shamia, like, and how Shamia felt about her. So you played a little bit of part. Maybe a little razzle dazzle sprinkle, whatever, but you had something to do with it. One thing, I think Angela like asked her like, no, you think I played a part in y'all friendship not working. You think you just don't fuck with me. She said, no, I think you're messy. And I think you're full of shit. I said, yes. And one thing about it, it seemed like Angela was doing shit for the plot. Like she having a conflict or argument with her just to, you know, for TV. And it seemed like Shamia was standing on business. Like she really was irritated. Like, girl, stop playing with me. At some point, you gotta chill the fuck out, okay? I'm here for it, but at some point, you don't want it to start looking like manufactured drama. Let this shit happen naturally. Now, speaking of naturally, Drew and K Michelle naturally start arguing because K Michelle does bring up the shit with Black again with Drew. And I feel like after this motherfucking argument, let's wrap this shit up with Black. Because nobody gives a fuck about Black, bro. Black is not a peach holder. We don't want to keep hearing about Black, bro. Okay? Black is a fucking seat filler for Drew because she needs some type of male on this show. And it's not Ralph. So... but yeah, they go back and forth, yelling and shit, almost about to fight and all this shit. Standing up. Drew get up. K Michelle was still sitting down. I don't know. Drew is not, neither one of y'all, I think K Michelle admitted she can't fight, but we know K Michelle got a mouth. But Drew don't look like she can fight either. So it's just like, why y'all standing up and shit? Sit the fuck down. So Drew dismissed herself and she goes to call Black on FaceTime, and Black like, and basically tell her that K Michelle keeps trying to pin, K Michelle is trying to act like Drew is pinning Black on her, but he like, why would you be pinning her on me when you barely want to pin her on yourself? Pin me on yourself. We can't tell. We cannot fucking tell. All we keep hearing about is Black. And yes, K Michelle brings up the situation a lot too, but she sat on fucking FaceTime with him for 3 hours at a fucking dinner party. So how is she not trying to pin your name on her? She sat on a fucking... She sat on a FaceTime call with you for 3 hours at a dinner party. It's already pinned, by the way. Like, what are you talking about? And you're like, oh, she just act like that was just a fucking bar. No, it's not, because it's pinned. Like, you called that man your best friend. You told him he loved you. I mean, you love him. He said he loved you. He came to fucking dinner with his fucking shirt open. A shirt open and no shirt under, looking fucking stupid. And you telling me that man ain't pinned to you? Girl, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up in here, please. So the girls leave to go get dressed because there is a gala tonight. Business must go on, okay? Now, Cynthia business partner comes with his jeweler. They got some nice jewels. They're about to ice the girls out. Look really, really good. Now, when the girls are fully dressed with their jewels on, they look good. They look good, okay? Even Kelly look cool. Her hair looks really nice. I love that hairstyle on her. She has not been eating at all this season. The outfits has not been outfitting. The hair has not been hairing. She has been looking a mess. And every time I look at her, and I just hear Drew calling her misproportions. That was a nasty bar. A nasty bar. But she did really good with the hair this episode. Well, at the galas. I give her that. So all the girls make it to the car except for Drew. Drew was still upstairs getting her fucking makeup done. So she says she's gonna Uber there. Mind you, the party is an hour away. And when they leave, it is raining. Pouring down raining at that. Whew, I feel so bad for Cynthia because it's like, what the fuck? Okay? So on their way there, she get a call from her business partner saying that it's storming, basically. And the party was outside. It was an outside function. And he's crying. And she's like, I don't care. We're going to make it work. We're going to do what we have to do. We on our way. We'll be there shortly. They arrive. Once they arrive, it does stop raining. Thank the Lord. They end up moving the party inside the house. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. It looked like it was fun. Looked like they had a ball. Yeah. Guess what happened with Drew, though? She showed up to the party 3 hours late. 4 hours late. Because she left the house when it was 3 hours after the party. She literally is walking in the door once the girls are about to walk out the door. Girl, what did you come for? You could have stayed at the crib. We on our way back anyway. Like, are you cool? She's like, I just had to show up. No, you didn't. You actually did not. No, you could have stayed where the fuck you was at, girl. That is rude. Rude as hell. That was pretty much the end of the episode. After that, we just see the girls packing up and getting on a private jet to go back home, and literally nothing else happened. Like I said, I think it was a good episode. What do y'all think about Porsha scheme, Oystergate? Like, do y'all think she was being funny? Do y'all think she was trying to bring up something? I think she was. Personally, I think she was. Like I said, I think she was trying to bring it up, but when she got to the table, she got a little scared, and she didn't want to take it there with K. Michelle. So I don't know, let me know. But if y'all made it to the end of this video, please drop a purple heart below. And like always, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.